Hello Internet, it's CreepyV back playing some more Hunie Pop. So our good friend Caillou here, we just went on a little tutorial date with her. Now she's going to show us our inventory here and a couple other things. What do we have in our inventory? A tissue box, used for wiping your nose or cleaning up other various bodily fluids. Yes, we're starting this episode off on a rollicking good start. And a dirty magazine. Read it for the interesting articles, of course. Alright, so what do we got? We got settings, all of those wonderful things. We can change our gender. Okay, that's cool. So we're on normal. I didn't even know you could change the difficulties. So traits, we will accumulate honey, which I think we get from different things, and those we can use to level up, and so we'll get like these basically buff what we get from certain particular matches. This boosts our overall passion, like our max that we can make for our multiplier. This makes the hearts do the fart hearts, lower our score more. This gives us more of a chance of getting power tokens, which are like higher point values that you get if you match 4 or more. And then the snake flute over here for charisma is those power tokens give you more. Okay, so pretty simple upgrade system. The store, so you can buy items for girls, but they will only take the items that have a star next to them. So right now we can't buy anything for Caillou, so we won't be able to see them. The unique items make it to where when you're talking to them, you get more honey. Yeah, honey is whenever you're talking to them, you can earn it. And gifts just give you straight honey. If you get, there'll be stars if they like it and a heart if they love it. So if you give it the one that they love to them, then they will, you get an item, I think, is what you get out of this. The girls use up food as you're talking to them, and if they're really hungry, they won't go out on dates or talk to you anymore. So you can buy them food. Same thing, they won't just eat anything. It has to be things that are like on their thingy. It has the hearts and the stars. Drinks are the same way. The drinks, they increase like a multiplier for the points that you get while talking to them. But I don't really know exactly how it works, but they're really specific about which drinks they'll take and what times a day and which places where they'll take drinks. So they won't day drink, I guess. So we went through inventory, messages. I guess we'll get messages. I know that we get stuff for the tutorial here. I don't know what else we get. Girls, we haven't met any, and girl finder, we haven't met any.
Okay, great.
So there's that.
Let's get out there and talk to some brides.
I'm really hoping that I get to the point where I'm not explaining too much of a tutorial. I really want to get into the meat of the game. Let's just stay here and play video games.
Let's go talk to some broads.
Why are you getting so, like, mean? Oh yeah, let's go do this shit. Let's go meet some ladies.
If you want to meet a hot chick, you gotta go where the hot chicks are.
Gotta go where the hot chicks
And I have a
are.
few ideas of where to start.
So she's gonna give us some options of places that we can
check
go.
out the university, the mall,
Where did
the
I
gym,
go?
the
I think
park,
I
or
went
the
to
nearby
the
cafe.
mall.
What'll it be?
And I met this chick that I really didn't like. So let's go somewhere else, because I want to do something different than I did before. I don't really like cafes. I went to the mall. I'll explain why I went to the mall later. Campus seemed really creepy, and I am not an athletic person, so the fitness club doesn't seem really appealing. Let's try the park.
Good choice,
It's a good safe bet.
Couldn't have picked it better myself. All right, ready?
So
Get your game face
I
on.
don't think it matters where you start. I think you still meet all of the girls. I don't know. I know a fair amount of, as far as like the basics, just from looking up.
Oh, Hey, Belly.
just because I didn't want to be like bumbling around the whole time I'm recording this.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get a feel for the game, but also
I don't
not
wanna
get
talk
too many
about that.
spoilers, I guess. I don't know how story-based this
I
is.
think I have just the thing.
I really like I really like her
join.
design, very
Nothing
like
a little exercise to melt
Indian
that
kind of
stress away.
thing. She's really cute though. I really like this outfit.
Will I at least be seeing
This chick, I don't know what's going on with her
I don't
back.
think I have anything else going on for once.
Really
Great. Can't wait.
got some serious scoliosis going on though. She's pretty hot though, I'm not gonna lie. What is this, like Sasuke Uchiha?
Don't even get me started.
Like part
I
1
have,
hair.
like the worst case of
I
yellow
dig it, though.
fever ever.
She
Like
has
a
the worst
yellow
case of
plague.
yellow fever, like a yellow
Don't
plague.
worry.
That's
You can't see or hear
slightly,
me. I'm just a figment
I don't
of
know
your
whether
imagination. Plot
that's
twist.
PC or not, but
Nah, I'm crazy.
I may have a little
I
bit of
just
yellow
hid myself
fever,
from
so
everyone
I can
give you advice on the
I can
cycle.
sympathize with Caillou.
This is a tough approach. She's
Alright, so we gotta figure
kinda
out a
in
way
shitty
to
mood, so
approach
say something
this
stupid
chick
to try and cheer her up.
and her
Doesn't
weird
matter
shorts
what. The stupider, the better.
and her tie. There's so much going on with this outfit. Like, there's a lot of aspects to this character. I don't even need, hey, can you teach me karate? No, I can't say that. That's kind of dreary. Fuck these birds, am I right?
No,
I like that.
I like the birds.
You like the birds. I'm sorry I said fuck the birds. I love birds too. I never said that. Nah, I just like bothering people who look like they want to be left
mission
alone.
accomplished. Good work. I'm just trying to relax. Enjoy a little downtime between
Oh,
classes.
I'm sorry.
You teach up at
I don't think
ULG.
I'm doing
You know
well
the place?
here.
It's like the only university in the city for some reason.
You're a professor? And this is your outfit? It doesn't look very professory. You got the sexy teacher thing going on. You must be really smart. Oh yeah, what do you teach?
Well, I'm supposed to be a physics professor. Let's just leave it at
You're
that.
supposed to be a physics teacher? What does that
Why you came over
mean?
here? I needed a good laugh. The kids call me Miss Yumi, but you can call me Aiko.
No.
Her name is
way.
Aiko.
You did it.
It's a very Asian
With
name.
my help, of course. I gotta admit, I did not expect you to pull that off.
Why do you
Beginner's
doubt me
luck.
so
Don't let
much,
it go to your
Caillou?
head. By the way, that other chick that was here just a second ago, since she was in range, the honeybee started tracking her location too.
The
So after
honeybee
you're done
is
here with
starting
this girl,
tracking
you can
her?
go catch up with her too. Just bust
Oh,
out the honeybee
good
and check
lord,
out
what are
Girl
we
Finders.
into?
I'm pumped. You pumped? Yeah, you're pumped. Go get 'em.
I am pumped, I
I'll
am
be around
pumped.
if you need
Let's
me.
do this.
What am I saying? Of course you need me.
Caillou talks really fast. I'm like trying to absorb all of her information. Oh, and she immediately sends me a message. So I have money. I'm pretty sure that that's the same currency from their previous game, which I played, but I don't think that it, like, I'd like to play it for the channel, but I don't think it really works for the channel, if that makes sense.
I've got a question
Well, let's
for
talk to
you.
her.
How do you define happiness?
How do I define happiness? This is like a really, like, serious question for a first thing. Lots of virtual sex with anime girls. We don't really have virtual sex yet. We're working on it, though. I'm still looking for that answer.
Same
That's,
here.
and that's an honest
Please
answer.
let me know when you find
I have to
it.
tell you guys when I'm giving an honest answer and when I'm BSing these ladies. So there's something that she loves. Chopsticks, that's racist as hell. Let's get her this puzzle cube. Alright, here's a Rubik's
Stupid
Cube. You like
jerk.
me?
I love it.
Alright, we got a new message from Caillou. Yeah, this is the thing where if you give them something you love, you get a, thing. One of our interns sent you a present. That's great. Just send the intern a fairy intern. That's hilarious. Never want to ask a woman that. I don't think this is a lame question. Like, that's a good way to open up a conversation.
I like green.
So these things are important because as you learn them, I think you can see, if you go here, this has like all of the information that you've learned from them. And they'll ask you questions like, hey, do you remember what my favorite color was? And if you don't remember it, they'll get really mad at you. Here you can change their outfits. I guess I have to unlock those. Oh, and this tells you which ones they prefer and which ones they aren't that into, that I talked about in the previous video. Do we have any food that she likes? Okay, we have a lot, but we're also kind of low on money. So let's just take her out.
Sir, have got yourself a date.
Alright. That was not difficult. We're going to the water park on a first date? Oh, wow. Hello.
Come and get me when you're ready to leave.
Alright. That's a really cool outfit. Also really hot, but also really cool. Oh, I forgot to see what our item that we got was. Ah, well, we'll make it work.
Not bad.
Oh, so what I was gonna say about the favorite color thing, I think it was I'm trying to remember what kind of pizza place it was. But a friend of mine and I went there, and it was super funny because they had like these little conversation starter guides that came to the table, which I thought was pretty funny. So we were reading them, and like the first one on the list was, is your favorite color still blue? And I'll never forget that because I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But I'd love to imagine somebody like following that guide on how to talk at a first date or something, and just asking people like, are your favorite color still blue? That's a pro tip for you kids. What was her favorite thing? Alright, so sexuality and doesn't care about talent. So we'll go, even though she doesn't like talent, that was still a lot. So that's one of the power tokens. There, that still didn't give us much because she doesn't like talent. So we can go here. And if I do really poorly with these puzzles, please forgive me. I love puzzle games, but I'm also not great at them. And also I'm trying to talk. I gotta be entertaining for the people. I also don't want to fail this. I don't know like what the consequences for failing are.
Not bad.
I have a feeling that we will eventually find out. So boosh. Trying to make sure we got so many fart hearts on the board. Alright, so we got lots of money from that.
About time a man who knows what he's
So I guess we get
doing shows
money
up in
from
my
the
life.
dates and honey from talking. It's weird. I would feel like that's... Well, I don't know. It'd be weird if you got money from talking to them, but... Normally you don't make money whenever you're on a date. New message from Caillou. They're gonna get more challenging, so you level up. Okay. So let's just... I guess we could buy her some gifts. Like, these are pretty cheap. And then, like, maybe these flower seeds. So,
Thanks.
pencils,
I'll use it on my break tomorrow.
paintbrushes,
How did you know I dabbled in art?
flower
Alright,
seeds.
I'll admit it.
Okay, so we
You did good.
unlocked more, like, outfits. Oh, that's cute. Oh, well, I guess we can just be in the park with your bikini. Or whatever that is. I'm not really sure what type of swimsuit that would
Something
be.
I can help you with?
What do you... She already told us what she did for work. What did you
I have
study?
a master's degree in mathematics, and I regret
Master's
it
degree
every
in
day.
mathematics. And she's a physics teacher? I mean, I guess that you have to have it, but pay attention to the appetite meter. Okay, Caillou, I'm a professional dating person. So now we can go meet the girl that we talked to before, the kind of Indian themed girl. Go to the beach. It's a pretty backdrop.
Are you
Oh, hi.
serious? Oh, come on.
She's
Just
cute.
try it on. It's going to look so
That
cute.
bikini leaves
Try one on.
not much to the
There's nothing
imagination.
here. Come on. I
kinda like
saw it
this
and
weird
immediately
strap
thought of
thing,
you.
though.
You're going
It's
to
kinda
love
cute.
it. I promise. Oh my.
So she's got a bikini
All right.
for
Just
this
make
chick.
sure nobody else is around.
I think is what she's
Yeah,
saying.
sure. The coast is clear.
It's kind of weird that, like, from what I can tell, I think that, like, all of these girls are somehow connected
I
to
can't
one
wear
another.
this.
Holy
What are you
crap.
talking about? You
There
look
is a lot going on here.
cute. Oh,
I like the with
There's
love
nothing
and the
wrong with
pot
a little
leaf.
skin.
That doesn't
You
really
can't
seem
keep all
like
that
her
boob to
character.
yourself, hun. It's
It,
not fair to the rest of the world.
It's quite,
Mom will be just fine without my.
you can't keep all that
Yeah,
boob
but
to
I won't.
yourself.
Besides, it wasn't cheap, so you're safe.
Oh man, words
So
to
come
live
on,
by.
Let's go. I am
Put
not
that on a
getting
poster
anywhere
above
with
your
this.
bed. Never forget
I'm
it. Write it
changing
down. Write it down.
Ugh, you are
Remember that shit.
impossible.
Enjoying the view? Quick,
Yeah, I am
now's
kinda
your
enjoying
chance.
the view, I'm not
Before
gonna
she
lie.
goes to change, just say something, anything.
Say anything. Bazinga. Ha. Topical. You guys like my Big Bang Theory reference? Damn, girl. Stop you now. I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna go with this because I actually have said that to a
Hi,
girl
sorry,
before. There's a
so
story.
embarrassed right now.
So
My friend made me put this stupid
I
thing
live in
on.
a very
Sorry.
rural area.
1 second. Let me go
So
change.
whenever you meet like a really beautiful girl, it's kind of a big deal. Like I went to a large high school for my area, but even then, like, I'll go with this one.
Really?
None of those seem good.
You think so? I don't know. It's a little revealing.
But my high school is large for
I don't
my
want people to
area,
think
but overall,
like
like
that,
compared to a
you know?
like major city high school, this one's cute. I don't think it would be considered to be that
You
big.
know what I mean? Well,
But so whenever you
this is
meet
not
like
that
a beautiful
bad.
girl, it's kind of a
And
big deal,
if you're really
especially
saying
if
you
like
like it, oh,
I was in
then
high
fine.
school at this point,
The
so
person
I'd never
is
seen her
fine,
before, so I
but
figured
who
she
you're
went to a
talking
different
to.
school.
Her name's
But
Beth.
anyway, I was in a Subway ordering some sandwiches, and I saw this girl, and she was just absolutely gorgeous, and I was like, acorns? Why would I buy her acorns? Or a garden shovel? I guess we'll just... Here's a garden shovel.
I'm not even sure how to express my gratitude.
Oh, did we open up the thing that she sent us before? Leopard print pumps. That's an intense, +1 move for every 4 of a kind or more affection tokens that you make for the rest of the date. That seems really good. So, let's talk to her.
Looks like you have something to say.
What did you study in college? I don't want to ask what her birthday is, because then she'll ask me, and I forget dates really easily. I also will ask the last
I
name.
was wondering about that. My last name is LePron.
LePron. Okay, so she's definitely Indian.
Would you mind if I asked you something?
But so I saw this girl, and I'm like, okay, I need to say something to her. But I had, I think this one. I had this,
I begin each and every day with some light
I had my
exercises.
cousin, my little cousin, and my sister with me. So that does not look great, you know, like you're not exactly the cool kid. Okay, I know that if we use up all of her appetite meter, then we can't go on a date. Let's see if we can level up, though. I know that I'm like struggling to get to this story. Let's level up our passion because I feel like the multiplier comes in handy. We'll go on a date.
All right. This will be a good chance to get to know
So anyway, this story, I promise I'm gonna finish it. So I'm like, how do I approach this girl with, you know, this dead weight that I'm dragging here?
If
Oh,
I
that's a
win,
cute
you're buying us
outfit.
lunch. Good luck.
So I'm like, what do I do? So she finishes ordering her sandwich, and I'm ordering mine, and I'm like, I look over at my cousin, and I was like, you gotta help me. And I came up with this ingenious plan, right? Really put a lot of work into this one. I was like, here's a quarter. Drop this quarter as we walk past her. My cousin set it up, did perfect. She drops the quarter, I like right next to her table, and so I bend down and get it, and then I'm like, I'm sorry, my little cousin dropped this. She gets nervous around beautiful women. And that was like the best I could pull off. Like, so now you know that you're riding with some really quality dating talent here. Romance doesn't care about flirtation. Okay. So yeah, that is my first dating story of this playthrough. And it's a doozy. But I looked at it like this, like, what if I never saw that girl again? You know? And maybe it wasn't the coolest thing to say, but what if I never saw her again? I would never, you know, I'd have to go my whole life not knowing if that could have been, like, the best thing in the world to say. I swear if my phone rings one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. Let's go here. Oh, let's see. What is it? Romance, flirtation. Okay. So that is your dating lesson for today, kids. You never know. You might not get another chance. I really want to get the I really want to get my heels there. From there. I like this music. Very peaceful. Out here on the tennis court. I was gonna sing that Lorde song, Tennis Court, but now I legitimately cannot remember the words to it. But imagine that song in your head, and now listen to it in your head, and then now you have my joke. That's high quality humor, guys. You're not gonna get that anywhere else. Nowhere on YouTube can you find this quality content. Playing a weird dating simulator, not being able to remember a reference, and requiring you, the audience, to seek out the reference yourselves. Saturday Night Live wishes it could approach these heights of comedy. Man, I'm really nervous because I'm getting low on moves here. I also have a lot of these fart hearts that I need to get rid of.
Wow.
Alright, so maxed out the passions. We don't need those anymore. But this is kind of like a double whammy thing. I think it still does give me like points, just not as many. So 4 of Boosh. We are getting pretty low. That would have been nice. Oh man, I really don't want to fail this. I don't know what the consequences for failing it are, and that's what scares me. There. Okay, we did it. Oh, I didn't even realize how close we were. We didn't even need, like, barely any points.
That was such a nice date. I hope you enjoyed.
I don't know
it as
what
much as I
determines
did.
how much money we get. Their previous game, I think, had that same currency system. I forgot that we had this outfit to come back to. This is nice. This is nice.
I get the sense something's on your mind.
There is something on my mind, but I don't think I want to tell you what it is. Let's go with this one, considering that it's not like a terrible question compared to the others. So I think we'll save them. No, we got a lot of money. We could buy her some food so that we can ask her some more questions. Maybe like the cucumbers and tomatoes.
I should really eat more of these.
There we go. So now I think we can get 2 more questions. What's your favorite place to hang out? What cup size are you rocking?
Park, I notice.
So the park. Makes sense. It's where we first met her.
I'm trying to think of a question to ask you. Oh, I've got a good one. Do you believe there's some kind of deeper meaning to dreams?
Premonitions of future events. I'm gonna go with it seems possible.
I can't help but feel there's some purpose behind my dreams.
Alright, so that went well. What was her name again? Belly? It's an interesting name. Oh, we get to go after the other
I
girl.
hope to see you soon.
Alright. The bar. It's coming full circle turtle here.
Hey,
I do like her leopard print outfit.
Back in town.
This girl's
Hey,
cute.
lover. Just
Digging
got
these
in a couple
curls.
days ago. Missed you.
Excuses. You know you're supposed
Oh, she
to
called
check
her
in with
lover.
me as soon
Maybe
as
we
you
get
hit
some
the ground.
kinkiness going on.
Of course. What was I thinking?
I like her,
I'm
like,
sorry,
sultry
won't happen
vixen.
That's more like it.
How have you
Cadence.
been, my darling? Staying out of trouble?
Well, I try, but trouble has a hard time staying out of me.
Staying out of trouble. Nah, we
So
live
I
in
take it
trouble,
work is
son.
good?
Never better, but enough about me. What's going on, girl? Any new mischief to share?
Ugh, where do I start?
Hold that
This is a
thought. Have a
fascinating,
seat.
riveting
I'm gonna go
conversation
grab
that
you
we're
a
listening
drink. I
to.
want to hear all about it.
I'd love to.
But
Yeah, I've got an early day
The
tomorrow.
dialogue
Just stopped in
that
for a
I've seen so
second.
far seems
come on. You're
limited.
not going to make me sit here and drink all by
To
myself,
say the least.
are you?
Rain check. I'll call you later this week.
Actually, I think that I've seen this chick
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Because I think that
Get
she was
out of
in their
here
last
already.
game.
Love you, baby.
Honey Cam Studio.
Ooh,
And I know that
milk
some of the
alert. Looks
characters
like a
carried
total
over.
cougar, too.
Oh, she's a
I don't
MILF.
think you realize the
Me
gravity
gusta.
of the situation here. This is what separates the men
I'm
from the
a
boys.
big fan.
You've got to be aggressive. That nice
This is
guy
just
shit
going
isn't
down
gonna
like, what
cut
is
it.
your favorite category on certain websites? She said cut to the chase and that, like, cutesy stuff isn't going to work on her. How much? Is that implying that she's a prostitute? I guess that would really, like, skip the... If the point of the game is to spend the night with these women, I think that's like a cheat code there. That's a supreme pair of tits. Let's go with that.
Aren't they? What can I say? I'm blessed. I don't believe I've had the pleasure of
Blessed.
meeting
That's
you.
a good
The cute ones
good
are
term for
always
it.
hiding. Hun, do me a favor and help me out with my empty glass.
Oh, is she just gonna use me for my money? I don't want that to happen, especially since I don't have any money. Well, I guess in this world I do. What's in it for me?
I can make it worth your while.
Let's be really sultry back.
Trust me.
How many drinks does it take to get under that shirt? How many licks does it
Only
take
one
to
way
get to that
find out,
lollipop?
huh? You haven't even asked my name yet. I'm more than just a pretty face.
Yeah, I
know.
think she was.
Most gentlemen
Does she
your
say
age
her name
know me
is?
as Misty. But you can call
Why does
me
she have
Jessie.
multiple names?
You should feel honored. I only share that secret with people I like.
That's her secret name? Is she a spy? A secret agent? That'd be cool. So let's see. What can we... Do we have anything with a heart? Mistletoe. So since it's night and at the bar, I think we can do the whole drinks thing. So let's try that. I think it says on her profile what drinks she likes. Martinis. She has a really high alcohol tolerance, so it might be like really expensive to keep buying her booze because it won't actually get her drunk. It just seems so creepy. I think we'll pass on that. We could get her the mistletoe and try to like put some money into food so that we can ask her questions. Seems like a good strategy.
You're the sweetest. I'm speechless.
Alright. So weird to just like, hello, I have purchased you a piece of mistletoe.
So, tell me something. What's your absolute favorite sex
I'll
position?
give you another interesting story. Oh, okay, so we got a lot of options here. It's a very forward question to ask upon first meeting someone. I don't think that this particular girl would be impressed with missionary. Let's just go with this one.
Thank
This is
God.
uncomfortable.
I love a guy who knows what he's doing down there.
I'm not even gonna say anything to that. We're gonna ignore that.
I'm curious.
Christian channel.
How important is family to you?
How important is family to you? It is pretty important to me, so I'm gonna be honest.
Absolutely.
And she is a MILF, which means that she has children, so maybe
my
she'll
daughter doesn't really speak
get into
to me
that.
anymore. What are you gonna
Her
do?
daughter doesn't speak to me. Oh, wait a minute. I think that this is the chick that... I heard that there's a girl that you also meet, and then you meet her mom. I wonder if this is the mom, and maybe we'll meet her daughter later. This is what I heard. I watched a little bit of a playthrough that Aaron and Susie, or Mortimer and Ego Raptor, I guess would be the other way of putting it. Someone that they did.
How can something so... Oh,
And
God.
I didn't watch it all the way
I'm
through because I
so
wanted
bad.
to get to go through the game myself. But I know that they mentioned something about that.
You can ask me anything you like.
I kind of am curious. I'm just going to ask her.
Technically, I'm 36, but I don't feel a day older than 25.
36. That's a... I like older women.
Is there
36
anything
seems
else
like
you'd
a
like to
good
know about me?
thing. I feel like you guys are going to learn a good bit about me from this. What's your favorite color?
Orange is pretty cute.
Is
so
it
I'll
still
go with
blue?
that.
Orange is pretty cute. Okay. I don't really like orange as a color, but
You can ask me
maybe we can
anything
still be
you
friends.
like.
What do you do for work?
I'm an actress. You see, I make very special movies for my fans.
Okay, so I believe you are a porn star. Well, I mean, I ain't judging you. Make your money how you need to make your money, sister.
How often do you watch porn?
So if she's a porn star, she probably wants to hear, like, that I watch it all the time.
Oh my.
I, of course, do not watch
Maybe I
the
meant
Devil's
match.
movies. So let's see if we can get some upgrades before we... I guess we could just try to get a little bit more, like, just go all out on getting the sentiment.
You
Or,
really should.
not sentiment, but honey.
Well,
What do we want to level up? What is she into? Sexuality. So I guess it'd be smart to level up sexuality now. And then... I guess we'll go for romance. Maybe that'll help us out with her, seeing as she doesn't really
was I
like it.
saying?
So I'm pretty sure we can still take her on a date, even if she only has one
A
appetite.
date? Oh, that's adorable. I'd love
Okay,
to
she's
go
gonna take us on a
with
date.
you.
Oh, but I had a mistletoe story. I am from the South. I think you could probably tell by my voice. The American South. So country
This is
folk
what I
down here
deserve.
can be a little bit interesting to
Your
deal
birth.
with. I remember one Christmas, my uncle saw some mistletoe hanging from a tree in his yard. And us kids were like, oh man, you know, you should get us the mistletoe and everything. Ha ha ha. And he's like, okay, fine. And so we're just like sitting around, and then I hear a gunshot go off. And we turn around, and my uncle had shot the mistletoe out of the tree. So that's Christmas in the American South. If you guys aren't experienced in it, it truly is a different world. So there's my mistletoe story. Not exactly like a dating story, like I said I was going to go for, but it is a story nonetheless. And an interesting one if you ask me. Also, why are we taking this woman to a hot springs on a first date? I just realized that. This is weird. Who does that? I don't know, this game's weird. So I think it's a weird date in general. Even just like a date at all where you're just like, yeah, let's go to the like Japanese style hot springs. It is Japanese style, so maybe that's just how things are in glorious, glorious Nippon. I don't know, I haven't seen that in my Japanese animes.
Oh my god.
That reminds me, I want to bring like some anime content into this channel, and I'm not sure exactly what that's gonna be, but expect it, it's coming. As soon as I figure out what exactly I should make that content.
I love this.
I want to get this sentiment going so I can get my, these heals. There we go.
Oh.
So now I can get some extra moves.
Yay.
Get our multiplier up. And now we can go
I
bang.
love this.
Yeah. We got that like too late to really capitalize on it. I think that like
You just keep on
once
surprising
the
me.
puzzles get longer, I think that'll be more important. Still seems good though. Alright, so we're still doing good. The purple passion outfit. Okay. Alright, so what do we have that we can get now that we have all of this money? Let's get her these. We're spending like so much money on these girls. So let's give her these.
This is why
Celebrity hairstyle. I guess she is a celebrity in a way. Let's see what that one looks like. She's a porn star. I like that she kind of like beat around the bush with that, but it tells us straight up there, like, yeah, she's a porn star. What is the celebrity one? Oh, I like that.
But it certainly
That's really
doesn't
cute.
hurt.
Alright, so I think we're going to end it here because we've been through a full day now. God, I don't know how long that's going to be. Let's see whenever I close it out. But I'm sure this is going to be long, but it's going to be a really long series if I don't make these videos long. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it so far. I really like this game. Oh, and I want to keep playing it, so I got to keep recording it. But so we're going to go into full shill mode. If you like the video, there is a button for it. You can find it down below. Press it, it shows your support, and I do appreciate it. You can also hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see all of my videos as soon as they come up. And you can jump over to my Facebook page, which will be in the description. That way you can see all of the videos as soon as I post them, as well as the videos that I post on a little channel called Magic Gathering Strat for some Magic the Gathering content, and you'll be able to see those that I'll put there, as well as when I'm recording videos for there, so you can jump in, have lots of fun, and all of that'll be there in one sexy package there down for you. So make sure you go to that page. Other than that, I think I'm going to end it here, so I'll see you guys in the next video.